I'm not even going to try. So while they try to figure out this, by way of introduction, my name is Vishal Goldman. I'm an internet analyst. I'm paid by Packet Clearinghouse, but I work for the internet. Pretty much everything I do is around training, development, or trying to make the internet better, primarily in Africa, but also in developing parts of the world. I spend a lot of my time in Southeast Asia, the Caribbean, now Eastern Europe, and a few other places. It's fun stuff. I used to be an operator, like most of you in the room, so I understand your challenges. I've been there, I've written those boots for 12 odd years, working at an ISP in South Africa. So I'm hoping to ask interesting questions to some of you. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk a little bit today about some inefficiencies that we've detected in the African routing ecosystem. What we've been using, sorry, I think it was kind of long. Right. If you've been living under a rock for the past year or so, I guess, then you will not know what Quad9 is. So if you've been living under a rock, welcome to 2018. Quad9 is a secure, Quad9 is a public DNS service that respects your security, respects your privacy, and does anti-malware filtering. It's a service that PCH, IBM, and the Global Cybersecurity Alliance launched in November last year, and there are installations all over the world. And the goal of Quad9 really is to be able to provide you with a mechanism to get your DNS resolution done if you're having problems doing it now. But also to keep you safe. One of the big problems with existing DNS providers is that they take a lot of the information and they find ways to monetize it, or they find ways to do lots of interesting analytics on it that adds commercial value to them. And while that might be fine, we thought that it would be really useful to have something that respects you as an individual and respects your privacy, and hence Quad9. So this is not about Quad9, but instead about using Quad9 and its spread, as in where Quad9 is, and some of the results we found while we were deploying this all across the world. So I should know, I don't work for Quad9. We help them do deployments, but I work at PCH. We have DNS services across most of the world, I think 180 plus internet exchange points. We're really well represented in Africa. So this map should show you Africa, the SADC and the upper regions are very well connected. If you're running an internet exchange point in these regions, I think the only exchange points we're not at, or do not have a plan to be at immediately in the next 2 months, are Djibouti and Zambia. If you're from Djibouti, I'd like to talk to you. If you're from Zambia, I don't know why you don't respond to email. Please come up and chat to me as well. So yeah, we think we're well covered. In other words, we think we have good enough coverage and we'll be able to give you some interesting information based on where all of this is. And of course, why are we doing this? Or why are we making an effort to make sure it's better? Because the guy that I work for, Woodcock, is fanatical about one of the things he's fanatical about is performance. So, you know, if we're not doing this properly, we get it all the time. So the question we're trying to answer really is, how far are you away from Quad9? And that is really in terms of distance. Not distance in the world, but milliseconds. We have a fairly good idea of what routing policies in Africa look like. We have a fairly good idea of where we are in Africa. And what we're interested in is how fast or slow are you being able to get to us? So it's how fast or slow, and then the route that you're using to be able to get to us. And is that the most optimal route? And if it's not, how can we help you make that better? Because if we can help you to optimize the route to get to Quad9, which is, and I should have mentioned this at the start, we only have installations at exchange points. So we contract the exchange point operator in Dar es Salaam, who would be TIX, right, and sitting up front here. and we would have spoken French, in Arusha it would have been Havana, so they would host instances of the Quad9 at the exchange point. We expect operators to pay at the exchange point because this is what you should be doing if you're a network operator. And so we expect that if you're peering at the exchange point, you should have really quick access to the services available at the exchange point. More importantly, you should have faster network access to the services available at the exchange point than to your services available out of country or something that's not even on the same continent. But as a result, we'll show you, we found some interesting things. Now, it would be awesome if I could write to all of you and tell you to please send me trace notes and things, but that's not going to work. So what we did instead was we used the right Atlas. We use the right Atlas network. And the way the right Atlas network works is you host the probe, and we can then use the probe to do things like a source will ping or trace route back into the Quad9 network. And I'll talk a little bit about the problems with that in a second. So we basically did three things. We did pings, measure latency, trace route to see the path, and we used a dig command, and I put that in there for those of you that have very stable machines. So you can see which servers respond to the Quad9 and know that that's there, like backwards. So the word of the IXT Jedi, the word is cool. If you do not know, IXT Jedi is a very similar kind of technique that the RIPE NCC set up. And effectively, what the RIPE NCC was interested in measuring was if you have RIPE Atlas probes in the country, how are those RIPE Atlas probes speaking to other probes in the country? In other words, how are network providers in the country talking to other network providers in the country? Are they going to the internet exchange point? Are they going from private interconnects? Are they going out of the country? And it's a really cool tool. That's why I say when you learn about RIPE Atlas Jedi, it's cool. But the approach that we took was slightly different, because while RIPE Atlas Jedi is just doing trace routes from a probe to another probe, one essential piece of information that's missing in this is that you have no idea what the routing policy is for one of those networks. So for example, in South Africa, we have a lot of probes inside one of the really big networks who up until about a month ago, didn't really have an open routing policy. If you went to them and asked them to peer with you, they would say, no, sorry, we're not interested in peering with you. But they had a lot of the probes in the country. So the measurements for those, in my opinion, would have been slightly skewed because it would have gone through either a second transit provider or sometimes an exchange of the country or something like that. So one of the things we fixed using Quad9 as a source is that Quad9 has a very open peering policy. Actually, into the exchange point in the same physical location as the IX, and we peer with everybody. We're willing to peer with everybody, more importantly, regardless of who they are and what they're doing. And that's a big difference. And the other thing is that the probes, the measurements that the Atlas Jedi were doing were from probe to probe, and you're never entirely certain of what the probe's latency is going to be like. So what we've done is we've differentiated between measurements between two probes and measurements between anchors, which are well-defined bigger probes that are generally in better connected networks. So we have separate data that we can use to analyze whether the high latency we've seen is as a result of somebody having a probe at the end of a 3G connection or at a heavily congested DSL location, or whether it's actually a point in the network. And then I guess the most important thing for me, and probably what's going to be interesting for you, is the Atlas Jedi project is limited to country measurements. So what they're trying to achieve is they're trying to see how traffic's flowing from the probe to another probe inside the country. What we were interested in is how is traffic getting to Quad9? Now we know that we have a node in your country, with the exception of, as I said, here. So we expect you should see us. And if you're not seeing us at the domestic exchange point, the one that's closest to you, are you seeing us at the exchange point that's perhaps further away? So if not down, are you seeing us in Arusha or Dodoma? Or are you seeing us perhaps in Nairobi or maybe Kampala? So we're interested in seeing which node we get to. Specifically, it's going out of country because it's telling us what the opportunity is to cross the border period, which is a hot topic in Africa at the moment. So I'm talking a lot, and I haven't gotten to the data yet, but I want to try to set the scene so that you understand how this is working. I also want to make a point of mention that this is a work in progress. This is something we're still doing. We're collecting the data. We're analyzing it now. This is very basic work that we've done so far. We hope to get a lot more out of it. So ideally, I will be back at next year's seminar, giving you a 5-minute update on this. I also want to point out that PCH is we're a nonprofit. We work with the data with the internet. So for us, this is not a competition. All the data that we have is openly available. And if you want to do analysis on it, we're happy to share that with you. So this is where we were. These are the locations that we're at. Let's look at what the information shows us. So this is nowhere near bright enough. I think the room lights are too bright. But what we did was we measured to the large 4 open DNS services that are out there. And that's effectively Quad9. So Quad9 is represented by that color, sort of pink, I guess. Cloudflare, which is 101 is represented by the yellow-orange thing. Google is that teal color, I guess, and that small percentage there, that's OpenDNS. So those are 4 big open recursive DNS services. And what you're seeing here is the number of ways, in other words, the number of times that one of those networks was the fastest response reported in Africa. So looking at this, it's very, very tempting to say that the fastest DNS, open DNS service in Africa is Google, because that's what the graph says. Okay? And the face of it, that sounds reasonable, that sounds plausible. The problem is that it's not actually necessarily true, because it's very difficult to make generalizations like that. A simple example is the data source that we have comes largely from that Atlas data. There are more probes in South Africa than in pretty much the rest of Africa combined. So while that statement might be true on average for South Africa, it's not actually true for the rest of Africa. So let's go and dig into country detail. And I love saying this, especially my friends from Pakistan. Africa is not a country. Right? We have different routing policies. We have different systems for information. So you can't look and generalize Africa as a whole like that. So if you were trying to treat the slides from 2 slides ago, please don't do that. That's not going to be very helpful. We have a really good idea based on pairing DB information, based on information with the operators, and based on conversations we've had and our own internal data on where these networks are. And these networks, of course, are Google, Cloudflare, OpenDNS, and PCH. So I thought I'd start with something simple. And for me, a very simple example would be Togo, a small country in the west of Africa. So 4 different networks are appearing at the exchange point, has a single internet exchange point. The major CDNs, as you would expect, Cloudflare, Google, have not yet landed in the country, and OpenDNS doesn't want to load in the country, but PCH does have a loading yet. So this is really easy. If we have to do an analysis of what you'd expect that access to PCH would be very fast, and access to the others would be very slow. What you're looking at here is a summation of the latency of all the nodes, all of the hosts in the country, all the Atlas hosts, aggregated the resources. And as you can see, for PCH, the time is almost no. For Quad9, the time is almost no, because it's in country. So this is not particularly an intelligent example. It just proves that what we're trying to do does actually make sense. You will see, for example, that if you're trying to get to Cloudflare, it's slightly faster than trying to get to Google or OpenDNS, which are way more than 600 milliseconds away. So fine, we've set the benchmark. Let's see what a slightly more interesting example would look like. So a slightly more interesting example would be Angola. Angola has 2 internet exchange points that are run by separate organizations. PCH is at both of them. Cloudflare is at one, but not at the other one. Google is at the other one, but not at the first one. And OpenDNS is not at either of them. So again, looking at the data that you're seeing, the initial guess that you're going to make is going to be that PCH should be very quick there. Quad9 should be very quick there. We should get fairly decent responses from both Google and Cloudflare because they're at the internet exchange points, and OpenDNS is not going to perform so well. However, the data shows us something completely different. The data shows us that Cloudflare is actually the fastest, even though it's not connected to one of the internet exchange points. And again, by fastest, I mean, this is the sum of all of the latency put together, and then this is adjusted for how much faster or slower it was based on that. So Cloudflare will be the fastest, Google is next fastest, and we thought that PCH would do really well because they're in country. The results are quite disturbing. So this is worthy of analysis. Now, one of the problems, and I know that, is that there are only 2 access probes. So the scope of the data that we can get is obviously very, very limited. But it's data nonetheless, so let's go and dig in deeper and see what the issue is. And as it turns out, one of the networks, culprit networks, should I say culprit? I can say culprit. One of the culprit networks is 3741. 3741 is a large network that's based in South Africa. They're not necessarily known for having an open peering policy. That I mentioned a change that about a month ago at Apple. And what it turned out was that even though they were at the internet exchange point, they weren't exactly accepting routes, and they weren't advertising routes to us. So they're saying, yes, we're at the internet exchange point, but we're not actually pairing with it. We're not actually pairing with most people. More specifically, we're not making use of the resources in the country. And if you see the latency numbers that we talked about, so the latency, the minimum latency was 59 milliseconds, so that was the fastest response we got. But the average would have been the sum of those 2. I didn't put that up here. At what is 95 milliseconds, they were setting traffic into Europe. So you've got a resource in country that you can be using if you want. Whether you're using it or not is not the point. But you have a resource in country, and the path to that resource you refuse to make available to your customers. Instead, you route your customers up to Europe. That makes no sense to me. The other network at the bottom, 37468, this is a submarine fiber operator. Now, I think there's a special place in hell for submarine fiber operators that intentionally route traffic on their submarine fiber because they want to up their skills, even when they're active. But I'll mention that a little bit later. Let's move on. Madagascar. So, okay, this is a bit difficult. Let's try to go to an easy example. Madagascar is easy. You're looking at me confused. Madagascar, the big island of Africa. Yes. Okay. Madagascar has PCH is on site in Madagascar at the exchange point. Cloudflare is not at the exchange point. Google I put a tick on, even though they're not at the exchange, but they are in country. And OpenDNS, of course, is not. So, anybody want to take a guess at what the results are going to be like? No brain cells. Google is very quick, of course, because anybody wants to get to the Google and to get to the search engines. Cloudflare and OpenDNS are slow, which is to be expected if they're not in country, so that's normal. But what was surprising for me was that we were faring so badly, PCH and Quad9. And it was particularly surprising for me because I helped set up the Madagascar exchange. I know that environment. So this was digging again. Digging into the Madagascar exchange point, there were 4 probes. And what we found was that, and this is a problem particularly for all African networks, 2 of the probes, 37608, this is the research and education network in Madagascar. So the Aranala is the NREM. Aranala's upstream is, you might have guessed it, most students in the audience, 37054. 37054 don't announce all their prefixes at the exchange point. Or they announce their prefixes at the exchange point, but then they announce more specific prefixes towards the transit providers. And if you're a network engineer, you know that if you announce a more specific prefix anywhere else, what's going to happen? The traffic is going to follow a more specific path. So although they have presence at the exchange point, because of the way that they're announcing their prefixes, 37054, traffic comes in from overseas. So that was 37054. 37608, the downstream customer of 37054, isn't even visible at the internet exchange point. because somehow during the routing and somehow between the routing class that is taught at National, somebody taught these guys that when you go to an exchange point, you advertise your prefixes. You do not advertise your customer prefixes. That's hogwash. When you go to an exchange point, you advertise your prefixes and all of your customers, because your customers, the sum of your customers, is what makes up your network, right? But these guys were under the conception that they should just be announcing their prefixes. They don't need to worry about announcing all of their customer prefixes to the internet exchange point, because the customers will work that out themselves. And unfortunately, that's a problem in Africa. I mean, you're looking at me like weird now, but Frank will admit, we have this discussion with the network operator in Sudan about 2 weeks ago, where they don't understand that if you're a transit provider, if you don't advertise your customer resources at the exchange point, you're actually not providing them with transit. So we're in discussions with them trying to make them better. We'll see how that works out. And then the last example, because I want to take more questions after this. South Africa. So South Africa is a little more complex. There's 6 internet exchange points. They're run by different organizations, and there's a mixed match of networks that cross-connect across all of them. So it is really good in the sense that most networks, in some way or the other, all get connected through some variant of either domestic interconnect, private network interconnect, or they go through one of the different internet exchange points. So I would have expected that everybody can do really well here. Let's go and see what the numbers look like. And South Africa is probably is the only place, of the reasons that I mentioned here, where OpenDNS features well. OpenDNS, their model is slightly different to some of the others, whereas the others connect directly to exchange points. OpenDNS always puts something into a network and then purchases transit for it. And that was an interesting implication. For those of you that are interested in any task, we can talk about that later. So what this looks like is, you can see from the nodes in South Africa, we have a fairly good spread of where Calculator is very quick, because they're able at pretty much all of the internet exchange points. Quad9 does fairly well, Google does fairly well, and OpenDNS does much better than, in this case, maybe much better than Quad9 even. And everything else is really interesting. So, we started to analyze why that was the case. And what it turns out is that because they're purchasing transit from one of the operators are always going to send packets to them faster than operators are going to try to do to anywhere else in the network. It was, so some of the tricks were quite interesting. One of the things I mentioned at the start was that we tried to differentiate the data we're collecting by using right atlas anchors. Right atlas anchors are a slightly bigger variant of the atlas probes. And the important thing for us is that they are in stable networks, so they're not at the end of the DSL connection. They're well-connected networks, usually about 10 megabits of bandwidth, and usually on long-congested networks. One of the problems we ran into by doing these tests in Africa is that there are only 10 anchors throughout all of Africa. And all of those 10 anchors, 4 of them are in South Africa. I know because 3 of them I'm responsible for. So please, if you're a network operator, if you're sitting in your room and you're trying to give visibility into your network to folks that are research folks that are collecting information, people like Amrish and his team, people like PCH, please consider hosting one of these. It's really not a difficult thing to do. I think it's about €700 if you want to buy one and put it into a network, or there are people that will happily volunteer to host these for you. I mentioned that this is an ongoing project. We're still collecting data. We're hoping to collect and analyze and provide more information on that. We've got talks with good friends of ours, and we're going to try to see how we can work together to make this sort of stuff more interesting to you and open to you as well. And you can help all of us. If you're at an exchange, you can exchange operator. If you don't have a PCH node, you can come speak to me. Or if you want a better explanation, if you have a better explanation of what's happening in your country, please come speak to me. I'm there for pretty much the 3 days right here. As I said, you can host a node. And of course, you can help all of us by, if one of the networks is affected, fix your routing. Teach your operators how to fix your routing. So I want to close with this. I mentioned that this is we use established Quad9 instances to do network debugging and to understand how people are interconnecting. We also assist in setting up exchange points. So this is an example that I pulled out from Somalia. So the line of listening in the stream, these are yours. Thanks very much. Let me tell you the case of Somalia. There is a cabinet in the data landing station that is dedicated to the exchange point. There's two networks that are providing transit. One is providing transit for the server that's doing management. The other network is providing transit for the internet exchange point, the management of the internet exchange point switch. Now, usually when you look at, as a network engineer, when you look at latency, you're tempted to figure out how far the packet has gone. So I guess my question to you, this is my parting challenge to you, is as a network engineer, if I had to say you've got latencies of 300 milliseconds, how far do you think the packet would have to travel? Anyone? 300 milliseconds, how far do you think the packet has to travel to get from A to B? If no one's going to tell me, I'm going to ask Mark.
What's the distance?
300 milliseconds, and let's assume you could between fiber, right? How far do you think the packet's going to travel? What do you think the distance is between where that machine is, portal, and then that other box, 154.74.50.86? What do you think the distance is between those two? So source and destination. Source, destination. It's taking 300 milliseconds to get there. Going through the United States. All right. So it's traveling what, 10,000 kilometers, right? 10,000 kilometers is safe fit. Well, the distance between those two machines is probably about 24 centimeters. 24 centimeters. The amazing part, now you're going to say this is ridiculous. Okay, people don't hear properly or something. So here's the thoroughly amazing part, and this is what I want you to see. Look at the trace time. This is going from internal network to ISP to the source. So this is all within the same ISP. This is all non-congested networks. These are non-congested networks. So packet is leaving the site, going to upstream ISP, floating around inside the upstream ISP, and going back to customer B. And the machines are 10 centimeters apart. It takes 300 milliseconds. As I said, there's a special place in hell for cable providers who route their traffic managers. I hope to see you there. I know I'm going to hell. And I hope to see you there. So please, we can't continue to build Africa's digital future if we route our traffic this way. Whether you're doing it out of stupidity or whether you're doing it out of greed, you decide, but you have to fix routing these networks. That's it for me. Thank you very much. If you've got questions. Tony's saying I don't have time.
Any questions for the shop?
I don't care.
Hello, Frank from Tanzania. It's an obvious question. How can you say the IPs of the endlet in Madagascar will not see at the ISP? I mean, if the ISP is too defined, but why don't they connect themselves and get it?
So there's obvious issues about why someone wouldn't be connected to the exchange. In this case, the internet was still going through its budgeting cycle. So it was reliant on the transit provider to get it to speak to the other providers. They need to put in there. They're still in the process of building their own backbone. And I'm told that when their own backbone is complete, they'll be connected to the exchange. No questions? Okay, well, I'm here the whole week. If you've got questions, please.